About set. 2 miles and they're away racing, and a big cheer sends them off, and it's Bogside Theatre who began well towards the inside in the red jacket, followed by Inchnadanf and Highland Legacy, the favourite in a bright red cap, white-faced chestnut, very prominent. Tilt is right there. Bukkit Tinggi was a bit slow away but is now recovering quickly up the rail. Out wide the grey Bolin Derrick with Carte Diamond racing freely to go up into second place after Bogside Theatre. Halassan next, followed by Missoula, who caught on heels there. Akarem wide. Double Bandit also racing deep on the cat course from Far From Old as they race round this left-hand turn and begin the run down the side of the course towards the back straight. The early back marker is Mudawin, also towards the rear Whispering Death and Rationale and GD Nen and Desert Sea in a light blue jacket held up towards the rear, and Arc Bleu is towards the back along the inside. Down the side of the course, Bogside Theatre the inside of Carte Diamond, followed 2 lengths away by Bukkit Tinggi. Then Inchnadanf in the yellow jacket. The grey Bolin Derrick is out wide. Highland they're followed by Missoula, yellow sleeve jacket, the inside red cap, Sam Hitchcott, followed next by Halassan, and then towards the outside Akarem from Double Bandit, and they now turn left-handed into the back straight, looking amongst the rear numbers. GD Nen, Whispering Death still out the back. Arc Bleu got a bad knock back there, was hampered on the inside, as meanwhile Bogside Theatre and Carte Diamond are out in front, out of trouble. 4 or 5 lengths to Bukkit Tinggi in second place. Then Inchnadanf, Highland Legacy with that big white face. Tilt, out wide Bolin Derrick from Missoula. Halassan and Akarem, double banded wide of Arc Bleu, who's back on an even keel. Followed back in the field by GD Nen, and then behind GD Nen races on the outside. Far From Old is followed by Whispering Death towards the rear with Rationale as they continue along the back straight. Desert Sea is second last at this stage, and Mudawin remains at the rear of the field. There'll be 15 lengths first to last. And past halfway now, and Bogside Theatre and Carte Diamond having their own private duel here. Have they gone too quickly? The others are letting them get on with it. Bukkit Tinggi's in third place from Inchnadanf. Then Bolin Derrick out wide of Highland Legacy. Further back is Akarem. Tilt is in between runners. Up the inside, the Ascot winner Missoula round the inner in the yellow sleeve jacket, followed by Double Bandit in midfield, wide of Arc Bleu in the noseband next to the running rail. Halassan is next. Missoula coming under a bit of pressure. GD Nen is further back then, followed by Whispering Death and Far From Old. Mudawin has passed a couple. Desert Sea's not going at all, and Rationale is tailing off. They're now rounding the final turn, and Bogside Theatre for trainer George Moore, has won this race twice before, leads them in. Carte Diamond now ridden in second. Bukkit Tinggi is third on the far side from Highland Legacy, switched inside by Spencer. Inchnadanf is out wide. Tilt is running on in the cheek pieces. Also running on is Halassan from the rear from Bolin Derrick. Akarem wide, and Far From Old very wide indeed, the French raider, as Bogside Theatre comes back to them. Halassan thrusting at them as they race down towards the final furlong now. Bogside Theatre and Halassan chased by Arc Bleu coming through in the noseband. Inchnadanf, Akarem and Far From Old. Bogside Theatre's holding on very gamely from Halassan. Arc Bleu also coming strongly with Akarem. Halassan on the far side. Arc Bleu on the near side. Close to the finish. Going to be tight. Arc Bleu may just have rested it off Halassan. Bogside Theatre and Akarem were fighting it out for third. Then came Bolin Derrick. Missoula not beaten very far. Arc Bleu and Halassan here in a tight run thing. And if Arc Bleu has got there, he's done extremely well, because I'm sure I saw him get a bad knock down the back straight. Here we go again. Bogside Theatre, what a brave race she has run. She held on longer than she looked as though she would. Halassan up the rail. Arc Bleu in the noseband. Red cap Akarem out wide, the fading Far From Old. In behind them Inchnadanf. About 100 yards to go now. Halassan is wearing away at Bogside Theatre on the far side. And here comes Arc Bleu and Adrian Nicholls into third place. Halassan taking over on the far side. Jim, what do you reckon? Paul Hannigan far side, Adrian Nicholls on the near side. It's going to be on the nod. It looks like Arc Bleu to me.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's close, but